to toe. Hot topic dropping knowledge straight from Chicago. And it's our point of view, so tell me what you gon' do. Drop a line, don't be lying, trying to get with the crew. Cause we be talking them facts, exposing them fiction. Man, it's so real that we be causing some friction. Probably something you missing, ain't no need to be dissing. Just relax here and listen, because we spittin' and sippin'. The Stezo Radio Show, 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 the Stezo Radio Show.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Stezo Radio. We're going to get to these intros. Everybody, let them know who you are and where they can find you.
DN, find me on Stezo Radio.
Sam Nick, you can find me on Instagram.
Hosted in 23rd Street.
Next. Don't start. Don't let it go, Sam. Let it go. We doing intros right now. Let it go.
It's the first lady of the podcast, Nola Fox.
147 in Wood.
Okay.
That's where you all find your chicks at.
Not inside, outside. She
I
say,
know,
I'm not paying tip out tonight.
Next.
It's Hard Knock in the building. First time on Stezo Radio. You can find me on Instagram. Only one Hard Knock. ONLY. One Hard Knock.
Yeah, this shit, man.
That was long. Say it again.
One more time. She like long stuff.
Only
I do. You can't provide it.
ONLY. One, the number one. Nope. Hard Knock on Instagram. You can find me.
And last but not least,
Ancient Kirk. Dry as hell.
yeah, that was.
Hey, you
Short
know
as
how
hell.
to catch up. Hey. Girthy.
He said girthy.
Let's go, man. Come on.
All right, y'all. This topic is courtesy of Amber Rose, basically. I want to ask, is there any way to ever be proud of being a hoe or a slut?
Nope.
I don't think it's nothing to be proud of, but I don't think you should be judged on it either, though.
Oh, Amber Rose is in of it. If it's making you some money, you better be proud of it.
You know what?
Because there's no other reason for her to be Amber Rose other than the fact that she's been classified as a whore or a slut. I've never fucked her, so I don't know if she's a whore or a slut. But the niggas who have says that she's a whore and a slut, so, like, that's the only reason she's famous.
I'll give you both perspectives, though. It could be good. It could be bad. The reason it could be good, you got men sluts, you got female sluts. If they checking a bag, whoever they slutting around for, that can be good. But if you ain't checking the bag and you just run a reputation because you sleeping with different men, different women, it can be bad.
I like the terminology sleeping because most whores just get up and go home. They really don't sleep.
Let me ask the ladies. We got two of y'all tonight, so it's not a team up.
So Ancient, when you
Wait, hold on, because I want to ask y'all this before y'all start getting real fucking petty.
Petty.com.
it was rolling
How do y'all feel about the Slut Walk and the Amber Rose campaign? I know she's not the creator of it, but how do y'all feel about what she's, I guess, trying to do?
I don't understand it. I don't. I think she's an attention whore.
she's trying to glorify
I agree.
Something that really doesn't need to be glorified.
What, being a hoe or being the Slut Walk? First off, what is the Slut Walk? For those who don't know.
Well, the Slut Walk is supposedly the whole walk of shame. When you get up in the morning and you leave the guy's house,
mm-hmm.
and you're in the same clothes and the same everything from last night. That's supposed to be the Slut Walk.
I'm just going
What
to
if you-
leave it alone.
What if she go get breakfast and come back? Is that still considered a slut walk? I mean, I'm just asking.
No, I just don't think she she should be wearing it as a badge of honor or anything. I mean, but I don't see anything wrong with her wanting to fuck whoever she want to fuck when she want to fuck them.
Why not?
At the
Why
end of the
can't
day,
she
she
wear it
grown.
as a badge of honor? Men do it.
Do we? I don't think we do it. We let other people brag on us.
But you ain't stopping them either.
But
You know
check
what I'm
this
saying?
out.
Actually, we do. How many times you like, nah?
I want
that
to
ain't
comment
me.
on what he said though.
Oh, you let them brag.
I've been
on
at this long enough. I stopped.
know what I'm
doing
Would
that.
you look at it the same way if your daughter did it?
Yes, she's my daughter.
So you saying your daughter should be proud of getting smashed and then waking up and just leaving
I'm
and
cool
going
with
to Aldi in the morning?
I'm cool with that. It's my daughter. I did it. Her mama did it. Her grandmama did it.
That's how you made her.
Exactly. Goddamn it. I mean, like, I would be a hypocrite not to honor this shit. Now, when it
I hear you,
when it
dude.
crossed my bridge and I feel different about it, then so be it. Like she said, I'm not really consistent, but I haven't been in that situation yet. But as of right now, I expect the worst and hope for the best.
Basically, because that hoe that you slept with the other night, that was somebody's sister.
Or
That's
mama,
true.
or
Somebody mama.
Yeah.
grandmama,
Or daughter.
Nowadays, grandmama, you in your 30s, ain't you?
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't know. I just don't like. I guess the messenger. I don't think Amber Rose is the one to lead the be proud to be a slut or a whole
Nah,
movement.
I'm
Well,
gonna
I
tell
think
you
the
why
media
I
made her
disagree.
that.
Because of the motherfuckers that she fucked with. Like, she fucked with whack-ass Wiz Khalifa and crazy-ass Kanye West. Like, them niggas wasn't getting no pussy. All right? That's actually quality pussy for them.
But she was
quality.
she was checking the bag.
After those niggas. You see what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't for what them whack-ass niggas said about her, she wouldn't really exist like she does. She ain't out here Korean Stephen, Superhead, you know what I'm saying, professing to be some whore like Superhead. She just saying, man, I fucked with these niggas that I made them look good. You gotta look at Amber Rose made Kanye look great. If it wasn't for Amber Rose, he would not have a Kim Kardashian.
I
Although
disagree.
both of those are super whores.
I disagree.
Yeah,
Super.
I don't know about that.
I
one.
disagree.
Because he got money. Kanye ain't the looker.
No.
And I'm gonna tell you why he ain't
I'm
the
gonna
looker.
say this though.
I
Every
have been categorized as I look like Kanye before.
a man can make a female look good,
The
but a
last
female can't make a man look
OCLU.
good.
No, motherfuckers, I'm not lying to you. Like,
You
this
hear
is
me?
The most,
I said the last.
You hear me?
I tell you.
What?
Did you not hear the
I
last
said a man
part?
can make a female look good, but a female can make a man look good.
that's what I'm saying. Amber Rose is actually not bad looking for the niggas that she fucked with.
She
Wiz
came
Khalifa-
up off of them.
When you heard that Wiz Khalifa was fucking with Amber Rose, the first thought you had in your mind was that nigga is checking some money. It wasn't because, oh, he's the sex symbol, he's a sexy man. It was that nigga getting some money. He can finally afford a bitch he can't afford. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But she
Amber
was a
Rose is
nobody at
bad,
first.
though.
But
She was
isn't
like a
that
video
every,
vixen at
every
first.
man in the industry?
No,
Damn
because it's
It
some.
is.
No, because
That's
there's some.
every man in the industry.
Man, you look at motherfuckers like oh, what
Damn
was I
sure
looking
it's
at the other
Jay-Z.
day? Man,
Right.
Damn sure ain't Jay-Z. I was just looking at what's dude named Amari Hendrick that played Ghost. You seen his wife? She white.
Amari Harwood.
She ugly as hell. Like, and this motherfucker's supposed to be some sexy ass black man. You know what I'm
he
saying?
is.
He's been without her for
years.
It ain't no new ass he's got. If
Yeah,
he
we talking
got
about new ass.
All right.
then it changes.
Okay.
Like, do you think if they got divorced tomorrow, he finna go get another homely looking ass girl like
Right.
that?
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's gonna go get me.
So yeah, he
And
is
keep
Easy
you a
going.
total secret.
He gonna be easy going with
Your
it.
You gonna be
mother
on-
keeps you a total secret.
You're gonna be on TMZ carrying his suitcase everywhere y'all go.
And your mother keeps you
My
on
mama will
TMZ.
beat your ass. You better watch your mouth.
I know she won't.
She's listening right now.
I'm pretty sure she is.
All right, so nobody has a problem with the whole being proud of being a hoe. I do. I'm just
You know
saying.
what? For
What do you
as
mean
long
is
for as long
being-
as hoes been around, man. Like hoes been around since the Bible.
It's bad if you got kids. It's a
I
bad
just-
reputation.
That's
just-
a product of her environment. You hoeing, you might
Nah.
get.
But that's still, I mean, it's still not good.
Yeah,
If
I
you
don't,
got
I'm just
kids,
saying
I mean,
I don't
it's-
like it.
it's
I don't
fucked
like
up.
it.
I don't like it either.
It's a double standard. Yeah.
How
I
many
agree
hoes
with
you
it,
know
but
don't?
Wait,
got
hold on. What you say?
I do believe it's a double standard,
kids? Come on,
but I actually believe that women are the reason it's a double standard. I think
Oh,
y'all,
most
y'all
definitely.
are the worst critics. Y'all the worst critics.
I
on
think
y'all.
y'all dog each other way worse than we ever can. Honestly, that's just my
I
perspective.
disagree.
We learned, nigga. I learned how to
I agree with Stezo.
On being a hoe, I disagree. I think dudes are way rougher on women.
I think women need to dog women even more to make them clean up their act. I'm being honest. Think about it. Think about the women that's out here.
Worldwide.
No, I'm saying, think about the women that's out here doing the shit that they doing. If they get checked by another woman before they get checked by another man, maybe they may do something different. But when you got other women not saying anything,
Let me tell you something. Women don't listen. Even though we judge women, we don't listen to women. We listen to y'all.
No,
I don't think so. Hell no.
I'm sitting here telling you what goes down.
Man, there's
Women don't listen to men.
Yes, we do.
Women will listen to a pastor quicker than they listen to their own man.
He a man.
Good point.
No, that's not true. He's just speaking to their emotion.
He's still a man.
He's still a man.
No, hell no.
No,
He's still a man.
I disagree.
Let me tell you something. I can sit here with my friends and be like, man, G, I don't know what you're doing, but you getting a little plump. Mm-hmm. She ain't gonna do shit.
She ain't gonna go on a diet tomorrow or next week.
Her nigga, or another nigga say she getting plump. That's when she gonna start.
But a nigga can't even ask a woman's weight without getting crucified.
No, but that's true though. That's true though. I give that one.
Maybe in that one.
Yeah, I give you that one.
For the most part, y'all do listen to women before you listen.
That's what I'm saying. They do.
Maybe in that one.
You listen to a woman before you listen to a man.
Give me an example.
Because I could sit up here and have an issue with it, and you would ignore it like, yeah, but your girl call you out on it.
Then you're like, yeah, you're right.
Maybe he does.
Because when your girls say you fat or you mean or you this, that's when you look at it in a different way. Like, maybe I am that.
No, I think you do it. I think you do it because you think that if you're dating me, I'm attacking you in some way, or you being defensive. You know, your girls are not attacking you, so you being more open to listen.
Exactly.
When your girls tell you certain things, your girls is not saying it
the way y'all was.
You're right, because they're not trying to get with you.
When the man say it, you know what the woman is gonna do.
With you. Your girls is not tripping. Technically not trying to get with you.
So wait a minute.
When they tell you stuff and your guys are telling you, your man telling you stuff because he's superficial or he's
I'm telling you that you're fat because I want to get with you.
Or he's this and that. And
you already with him.
Keep talking over me.
I'm telling you that you're fat because I want to get with you. Is that what you're saying?
When your guy is talking over you and you're trying to get a point across. Like when your guy says stuff and he's talking over you, you're not paying attention to it. But when your girls is telling you X, Y, and Z, then you're like, okay, maybe everybody's not tripping. Maybe it's reality. And I'm not saying it's not messed up because we should see it before anybody else should see it. But when your friend's like, girl, you put on a little weight.
Okay, so is it just the physical? Because I'm talking about just in general. I think
y'all in general.
Because your girls can say you're judgmental. Your girls can also say you're mean. Your girls can also say like.
But what do most women do? When a guy tell them something, they go back to the girls and say, well, he said this, he said that. What y'all think? You're not just taking that first man's statement to say.
We took it. Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, but do you respond on it, though?
That's the reason why
it's told. Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't respond until what your girls is saying what they saying. Like, well, maybe he right or maybe he wrong. And then you respond and you react to what he's saying.
No, we reacted to you. We just haven't probably put whatever in play yet because we need to actually see if it's, other people. And then
that's what I'm saying, though.
I don't think you all should do that because that's when
that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's when we say, don't listen to your girlfriends, listen to me.
Exactly. So if you're going to check it with different women, family members, women, or family members' friends, you're not going off the first thing the man says. You're going off what they say. Because if a man says something like, well, look, you gained too much weight, we need to work out, you don't respond. But then you go to the women and say, all right, well.
No, we respond, we mad.
I'm saying as far as taking action. That's what I'm saying, as far as taking action. You don't start taking action until your other peers, as far as women, say, okay, well, he said this, he said that. And then when the majority started to agree, then you be like, well, maybe he's right. Well, now I started doing this.
The truth does not need no help. Inside of that woman, she already knows it's a fucking problem. Until somebody outside of her body say, she in her head going, I'm fat, I'm out of shape. Until a motherfucker outside her body say, girl, you fat, you out of shape. Then it's, I'm not fat, over there fatter than me, it's always like until
Technically,
they hear
she
the
know.
truth out their mouth, out somebody else's mouth, it's not the
She
truth.
just don't want to.
And it's up to them to it's up to them to debate the shit. They always gotta argue, even though they know it's the truth. This is the truth.
Okay, we went weight, but I'm asking about the whole thing. If
So
girls
if they know they
sit around
doing-
their girl and and your girl say you a hoe versus a guy saying you a hoe, which one, ladies, are y'all taking to heart more?
What they think?
The women
What
and
they
what they
think.
think.
What they think?
Because if a man, because I could sit and call one of my friends a hoe, and she like, well, okay. But if some niggas call her a hoe, she will send it the fuck up.
I doubt it.
Especially when she don't. How does that nigga really know she a hoe?
It don't matter.
Your
Best-
girl know
best
you a hoe
friend,
before any nigga does.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I mean,
Right.
just,
Your
I
girl
think
been there with you.
nigga know she a hoe.
Your
Is he
girl been
calling
there with
her a hoe just because she won't get with him?
No.
Because she
We're not.
did.
No, we're not gonna do scenarios. This is a male friend, grew up with you since you was 4 months old.
Okay.
He calls you a hoe. We're not gonna do the whole the nigga in the
Okay.
bar that's drunk.
Okay.
That's who she gonna take to heart. That one.
The male friend. She's not
Yeah.
gonna listen to her girl.
Yeah,
I
motherfucker
don't
been there
know.
with her
I
on
think
the
she'll
long
listen to
end
the
of-
girls first
No.
No.
before she listens to the male.
No.
Because that's what I'm kind of saying.
Because
I
she's
think she
looking
listen
at
to
her
the
friends
girl.
like y'all all got scenarios.
So I think,
y'all all hoes.
Only
I think
because
the level
her,
of
the
hoe is
females know exactly what she doing as opposed to the males. The males not always around her, but the females is.
female hoe is different. So every female has a different category of hoe. Like you fuck that nigga here and gave you $1, you hoeing. But another motherfucker like, girl, that nigga buying you everything, you doing good. But some other chick could be like, man, that's hoeing. You know what I'm saying? Like every level of hoeing is different for different
You
women.
saying women look at
Women are critical because of how they operate. Like you just doing dicks. Like you just out here fucking for free. Other motherfuckers gonna be like, man, you a hoe. But a motherfucker out here doing dicks and getting paid, that's really categorized as hoe. But oh, girl, you doing good. You got this and you got that, and you out here.
so
with...
do you think men look at women hoes as just like general?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get the woman who's out here getting paid as a hoe, it's harder to find a man in their life that don't understand that whole lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So if a motherfucker can afford that hoe, that style of hoe for life, he'll marry her. You see what I'm saying? But a motherfucker that feel like she out of reach, like I can't afford that hoe, then she a hoe forever. Because of that nigga's his self-esteem and shit, his situation. You know what I'm saying? So like as a man calling a woman a hoe, like she said, it's kind of two categories. Either he can't afford her or he can.
What I'm saying, bro, is this. If it was more women, like real women, calling the women that are hoes out,
What's a real
I
woman?
think it'll be less hoes out here. They ain't trying to listen to what these niggas are saying out here.
But most of the real women that you talking about was hoes before they became. The only thing that made them real women was they settled down with some man,
you
and
got
she
some-
taking all her hoe
you got-
knowledge
you-
and using this
you-
on her husband.
You got some women out here who not hoes.
Let's
That's
say-
actually stand up women.
Go ahead.
So I'm saying if they check the women out here who's hoeing, it'll be less hoes out here.
Go ahead, then.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me
I
ask
don't
you
think
this.
that shit ever
To the
going
women.
nowhere.
Let me ask you to the women. Hypothetically speaking, would you love to be able to go out and sleep with whomever whenever you want to and not be labeled?
Yeah, that's a good ass question.
See how Sam face all balled up?
I mean, if you want to, I'm not saying you have to go out through it, but you know how
yeah,
guys
the
do
freedom.
it.
The freedom
and
to fuck
and you would
freely
not be
without being
labeled.
Without
judged.
getting labeled.
Yeah.
You would like to do that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm saying I think you all can't do it because you all are your own worst enemy. Because you all don't want to be labeled. But I think that comes for women. Because if you can have a woman who go to a club and every Saturday she leave with a different dude. And people will be like, oh man, she's a hoe. Oh, she's out there bad. But they would put her lower than a woman who's actually a prostitute standing on the corner, because that woman on the corner is like this. This is what I do, and she's owning up to it, and she's like, this is what I do. Your point.
I respect
She
that.
doesn't care.
Yeah.
But I think it's the women who actually be like, because
It ain't
because
just
to
the
me,
women.
because here's the thing: how can a dude sit up here and sleep with 20 damn women
And not get categorized.
and look at you
And call you a hoe.
for you sleeping with 20 people?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
That's
he
that
really
double standard.
that makes no sense. But it's other women who sit there and say she slept with 20 people.
It kind of makes
That's
sense, though.
crazy. I only slept with 4. Y'all are y'all own worst enemy. I really do believe that.
Well, women are their own worst enemy because that's how they was taught. That's how they like going back all the way back when you had the adulteress that would be hung or burned at the stake.
Did what?
Shit, adulterers.
I was getting petty. My bad.
Oh.
Adulterers.
Yeah.
Spell it.
You spell it.
Can we go back? Go back.
Coming for me. So when you had those people that, there were always those. First of all, women have kind of always been divided since the beginning of time. Like, you're not going to really pinpoint a time where women really were united. It's sad, but it's not. I mean, it's sad, but it's not going to ever be a time where they weren't divided. So you had the adulteress. Is it okay with you? So
that sound like the female version of adultery.
You had those women, and they always, they got burned at the stake. They were outcasted. They were considered witches. Whatever it was at that time, that's what they were. So no one took the time to even understand the whole realm of why this happened or what happened.
Okay, so what you saying is basically women get labeled, because I'm thinking when you said that, the Scarlet Letter, I've never heard of a story where a guy slept with a married woman and a township or whatever, he was shunned.
No.
Oh,
right.
the what is that? The soldier. What the hell is the name of it? Where the soldier from the war, he come to the house, they nurse him back to health, and he fuck everybody in the crib.
What movie?
No, it's not a movie, it's a story.
Saint Valentine?
Is that your fantasy?
Y'all just y'all own worst enemy. Y'all judge each other worse than men judge you all. Hence, what you want us to get jazzy to look good in the club for other women. Y'all said it yourself. You get dressed to look for other women.
Well, let's.
Because you don't want other women. Like you, a dude could sit there and a chick could walk in and he'll just look at her and be like, "Oh, all right, she cool, blah blah." But the woman would find something about her that you be like, "How?" And we look at her like, "How did you see that?" Y'all are y'all own worst enemy. And then once y'all bring it out, we'll be like, "Damn, I ain't even know that." And now for that point on, we're looking at every woman to see if she has that flaw.
Yeah.
Oh, she got
But
that.
you know what,
That's
though?
coming from a woman.
We just named two things, whores and sluts. And I definitely think that's two ends of the spectrum. Because, like, your wife, a wholesome wife, can be slutty to you.
That's
You
true.
see what I'm saying?
That's
A
true.
whore is kind of like, I consider whores, they second, you know what I'm saying? They side by side with money. Whoring and money come hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're whoring, you should be getting paid.
Well, we talking about,
But they got
Amber Rose.
whorish ways,
Right,
though.
but so when she
Yeah.
say whore and she say slut, I think she call it a slut walk. She don't call it a whore walk.
Well, I just looked it up, and the whole slut walk was because she said that she first got slut shamed for something she had on when she was 14. So it's basically the walk is about you being able to wear whatever you want,
Express
without
yourself. Yeah.
without men. Not catcalling, but basically saying because you have on shorts or a crop top that you're a fucking whore, that you're a slut.
Now, now let's talk about that then, because that's a little funny acting right there. I mean,
Right, it goes back to that Dave Chappelle joke.
yeah, because if you
Just because I'm dressed like this doesn't make me a police officer.
yeah, I mean,
So, but I don't know.
But
I
at the
don't-
end of the day, I mean, I think you should dress presentable when you're going out.
But who's to say what's presentable?
Exactly.
that's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Hey.
Like,
I'm saying, well, you
if
got
you
to
in
think about it
Vegas
this
and
way.
it's 110
That's my
degrees,
point.
goddammit, I say put on as little
No,
clothes
but
as
what I'm
possible
saying
'cause
is
it's hot.
this: if a whore dressed like this, why would you want to dress like a whore if you know you're not a whore?
But if she dressed like a
but-
whore and you approach her, if she dressed like a whore, in your mind, wait a minute, in your mind.
Wait. What is dressed like a whore?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
I
coming
mean,
to. That's the
where
thing.
you
That's what I'm
definitely
coming to.
revealing.
This is nope. This is what I'm coming to. If she's dressed like a whore in your mind, from your perspective, this is what whores dress like. Because everybody got a different perspective about it.
You're right about that.
So,
That's
so
true.
if she's dressed like a whore in your perspective, and you walk up on her and treat her like a whore, and she knock your ass down, like if she tell you,
But
man, I
whose
ain't on
fault
that.
is
I
it
don't-
though?
Yours.
It's yours. That's
You
my
made
point.
it up
No,
in
it's
your
not.
mind.
And that's where the
feel-
slut
yeah.
walk
I
come
disagree.
from.
I
You made
disagree.
it up in
It's the
your
man's
mind.
fault.
I
You
disagree.
made it up in your
I
mind that
disagree.
she was a slut
How?
I
just by what she
disagree.
had on.
I disagree.
Because she should wear what's up to stand to your dress
you.
code.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
That's
check
kinda what
this
it
out.
goes to.
Would you want your daughter
No,
wearing
no,
fucking
no,
booty
no,
shorts
no,
that's
no.
showing her ass cheeks?
We're not
daughter.
Because
No,
it's
no.
always somebody's daughter.
I know, but
Right, but
Right.
my daughter can walk around with her ass cheeks out. That
In
don't
the
mean
street.
That means that don't.
But that's
not
how
make
she's going to
her
be
a whore.
perceived.
By motherfuckers who see her
That's
as
what
a whore.
I'm saying.
It's her job
Because
to
I
shut that
clearly
shit
said,
down,
what
though.
does a whore dress
But
like?
she could be dressed as the norm of that time.
No, we talking about what whores dress like. If you resemble what a whore dress like, and she's dressed like a whore, then you got to perceive her as
But
a
what
whore
do
when you
whores
see her.
dress
Hey,
like,
you-
especially
They gonna
in
be
this-
revealing all those assets that
What does
a
a
whore
whore
has.
dress
know
like
that?
in this day and
Hold
time?
on.
What does a whore dress like? at
First
this
off,
time?
we don't
Let
have
me-
to be
let
so
me-
loud.
let
We
me-
all
let me-
head
let me-
I'm
on.
saying she's gonna
And
be
it hurts.
dressed like what a whore is dressed like.
Let me explain something.
She's gonna be showing all the assets that a whore has.
Let me explain
There's gonna be
something. One thing.
titties, thighs, breasts,
Let me
hips,
explain
those
one
type of
thing.
things.
You know
Okay.
pimps wear bright colors?
Y'all understand
So
that?
right now you dress like a pimp.
No,
How that
I'm
feel?
not. No,
Exactly.
because
That's how they feel.
no,
But-
won't nobody see me and say I'm just like a pimp.
It's either you dress like a pimp or a fag, because fags wear bright colors too. Which
Or
one are
you're
you?
No,
directing
that's not
traffic.
true.
Exactly. That's,
That's
a
not true.
person's
You're
You got a
directing
skinny
Alright,
legs
let's-
in, or you got a suit.
That's
All
a
right.
person's
Come on, man.
All right,
perspective.
let's bring
Okay,
this back
but-
to what we talking about.
Well,
But
we
this
are
my
talking about
thing.
this.
This my thing. If my daughter has on booty shorts and she's out in the street hanging out, that does not make her a whore, though.
So how do you distinguish?
You make her a whore.
But-
Your perspective.
You make her in your mental.
So what
in
if
your mind you see a girl in booty shorts?
out of 100 people, what if
But
90
your-
people say she's a whore?
Your wife could walk around the house in booty shorts.
That's in the house.
That's because you say so.
But it doesn't.
No, we talking about 90 out of 100 people
Fuck
see
them
her in the
100
street.
people.
Yeah, I think
That don't make sense though, man.
I think what
Society.
you wear is how somebody sees it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But
That
no,
makes sense. So,
But you also know this when you put that shit on. So
So-
I
Okay.
understand
That's
on one
what I'm
end.
saying.
But on the other end,
Even-
I understand what you're saying. You know that this is considered whorish when you put it
Exactly.
on. But if you walk out the house knowing that this is considered whorish, either you're a whore
that's
or you're
what
not.
I'm saying.
Like
Or you're perceived as one because you dressing like one.
that's like
Okay.
saying
So
saying you got
once-
you got on red. You
Okay,
a blood.
so you present her.
In,
You come
in
to
LA?
her like she's a whore, and then she gives you a whole side of like, nope. Like she talks to you a totally different way, and she doesn't give you that perception. Like, nope.
That's the difference. But she's already stereotyped from the sight of it.
like
It's
you-
almost like how police officers view the dude who's not a gangster, but he got a white tee and dreads on.
So then, okay,
Yeah.
right.
You see
that's
what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
a different conversation.
No,
but it's the
actually,
same
it's
thing,
same.
though.
I agree with
Hey,
you. I'm just
y'all
gonna
have
leave
to
that.
lower the volume.
It's
though.
actually
Okay.
right.
I'm just saying I'm gonna leave
My hand
that
was that way, bro.
alone.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's literally the same thing
It
though.
is the same conversation though.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying
Yeah.
how these whores dress out here. No. I'm saying how they dress. If a natural, just a regular woman who's not considered a whore, if she go out dressed just like that, how could you differentiate? It's just like a transgender to a regular woman. They wear eyelashes, hair hats, all that type of stuff. How could you tell a difference? No, I'm just being honest.
The Adam's
How
apple,
could you?
nigga.
Wait.
No, but
Wait,
like you
say
said,
it
they got
again.
these surgeries,
They
this
got
and that
the
and the other.
eyelashes and what was the other two?
Hair hats, all this weave
Nigga said-
in their head. I'm being honest. They got this weave. They got these fake nails. How could you tell a difference if they doing the same thing that women's do?
But wait. Does Amber
We
Amber
can
Rose
distinguish
dress like
the
a whore?
difference for you.
To
'cause
me-
you said hair hat.
You
To
know
me-
what?
All I'm
to me-
saying is this, bro. As if I had a wife,
Too loud.
if I had a wife or a woman, at the end of the day,
He declined it.
she represents me.
This is
I
true.
wouldn't want her to go out in nothing that she's wearing in the house for me that, she looking all good in when she's going down the street because she represents me. Just like I wouldn't want to go out with
So-
my
That shit got
pants
to do with your
sagging and my
self-esteem,
boxes
though.
showing and all this
So-
other stuff.
That
It don't
shit got to
make
do with
sense.
your
So
self-esteem.
It ain't got
So-
shit to do with my
Yes,
self-esteem.
it does.
Wait, hold on. Why does
yes,
that have to
it
do
does.
with self-esteem?
No, it
Because
don't.
there's niggas out here that marry whores just for that reason.
First of all, you can't make a whore a housewife.
But he
Yes,
not that.
you can.
No,
but he
if
not
you
that-
do it, you
housewives
stupid,
are
and that's why
whores.
you're gonna
What do you
get
mean?
treated, and
Like-
you probably get the herpes.
Get the
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Wait, is it the herpes or the usher herpes?
You probably get it. You gonna get that package.
So does
All
Amber
I'm
Rose-
saying is
does
this.
Amber Rose dress like a whore. That's what
Amber Rose.
I think that
Dude,
Amber
look at
Rose-
what she's
look,
revealing. You don't have to do that to look nice as a woman. How did your mama dress? When you was younger.
Nah, I don't want no mama. No, I'm not finna get no mental.
Okay, well,
of my
let's not
mama.
go there. But how did your
Let's do
teacher?
this.
How did your teacher dress?
You
I don't-
saw
okay,
good-looking
okay, stop,
women
stop,
with
stop,
clothes
stop,
on.
That wasn't wearing all that tight shit, right?
Right, that's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
trying to
saying.
say.
Hey, hold on. Go ahead, D.
Stop.
Yeah.
This is not the 80s.
It doesn't matter.
No, motherfuckers kill me with
How old
that
are you?
shit.
It
Stop
doesn't matter, though.
How did your mama dress in the 80s?
It doesn't
She
matter.
knows my mother don't dress the same as she did in the 80s as
Well,
she do
is your
now.
mama wearing all
that
She's
tight
not.
shit, though?
But I'm
I ain't seen Amber Rose with no shoulder pads on.
Wait. So now we didn't went from she can't wear anything revealing to she can't wear anything tight.
This all I'm saying, bro. Check this out. If your mother, well, you say we ain't keeping on the mother. Let's just say,
Oh,
let's just say
If I
your
got to
sister.
tell you to stop screaming,
Come on, man.
you loud.
All right, let's just say your. Let's
Yeah,
just
because
say your.
Ancient usually the loudest one down.
Let's
there.
just say your sister
Right, you got to slap him around. a couple
or
times.
your girl. She got some pants, whatever type of pants. They could be cotton, jeans, whatever. If it's showing her pussy print, bro, that's not acceptable.
That means she got
That's what I'm saying.
ass pussy.
That's not acceptable.
It shouldn't be. Do you think it's
That's the
acceptable?
word you should say. It shouldn't be. But that
Right.
doesn't mean it's
So
not.
I'm asking you, is that acceptable?
looking at her pussy.
No. Is it acceptable?
But you gonna
No,
look
no,
at
no.
it if you see it.
No.
I gotta
Is it
say
As a
something
man.
about it.
Is it acceptable to
To you,
to
because
me as
because
a
she
brother?
Ass outta
no,
here.
As a brother?
or as her fiance or her husband, because she's representing you when she goes
if you
out.
asking me as a brother, no, it's not. It's not.
What about your
disrespecting me.
wife?
Now, if you're talking about my wife, the only thing I'm really worried about is her safety.
But
I'm not. No. Listen to me. I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you why. Because she could go out there, and I do know, like you said, I do live in this society where
Yeah.
people are gonna view her that way. Now I don't know if she gonna sit there and say, "Who the fuck you talking to?" And now she's rumbling, and I'm not there.
But it ain't about
I'm
what she's
concerned
saying, it's about how it looks
listen,
right away.
Listen. I mean, a woman could walk past you naked. That don't mean you can grab her titties.
Very
So my
true.
point is,
No,
she could
you
wear
can
that.
do it.
No, you shouldn't.
you shouldn't.
Okay.
You're right, but you
Okay.
can.
So what I'm saying is,
I mean,
if
you
she-
can, but
so I'm
you
saying
shouldn't.
If she's walking,
That's
if
that
my
hard
lady
knock
is
life.
going somewhere
Where
and
you
she's
live at?
revealing, her safety
gated
is
community.
really the main thing of mine, because my thing is she could go out there and somebody gonna be like, damn, I live in this world that people gonna be like, damn, who you talk, damn, what's up, blah blah blah, and she may turn around and say, who you talking to? Now they going back and forth. It's more her safety.
I agree with you, but what I'm saying is this: is it acceptable that she got pants that's showing her whole
That's the
pussy
thing. It's
print?
not
But
that,
but
is it-
but that's where you get
and
confused.
here's the
It's not acceptable to you.
But here's the thing.
Who is it acceptable to?
Me?
No. Watch
Yeah.
this. Watch this. I'm
Me?
finna kill all y'all with this. Check
you're
this
not.
out. No, watch me. Watch me. How many women go out and do this every day? You go out, a woman. She go to the store. She put on a pair of leggings. She put on a pair of jeans. She try it on. She see her pussy print showing, right? She know the pussy showing. Now she buy those pants or whatever. She go out in the street. And then she getting the wrong type of attention. Somebody's looking at her like she a whore. Now she got an attitude. First of all, a man wouldn't be looking at you like that if you didn't wear that.
So you just remix
Point blank, period.
my whole thing.
That's
you
what
just
I'm
remix
saying.
what I said.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
You just remix what I'm saying. It's a safety issue. That if you ask me what would
It's-
be, if you said what would be my issue, I said it would be a safety.
It's not
issue.
necessarily about safety. It's about the stereotype you're gonna get when you wear those type of clothing. That's what I'm saying.
So you worried about her being judged?
Exactly. Aren't you worried about you being judged when you go out as a woman? If somebody gonna look at you like you're a whore when you wear these pants that's
But
showing
here-
your
but
whole
here-
By
but
who?
here- but here's the key
By
question.
who?
Here's the key
By
question.
who, I
She
should
may be judged.
All the men's is out here. There's
she
some
may-
creeps.
She may be judged.
Yeah.
That is true.
All
But
your
should
guys.
she be judged?
I mean, there's plenty of guys out
But
here looking at
should-
the girls'
but
camel toe and
should
be
she?
like,
Yeah, but
you
we-
know.
Should she be judged?
That's the question.
You
I'm
saying
getting
should
to.
she?
That's the
Should she
question.
be
Should
judged?
she be
Right.
judged?
Should-
I don't
should-
think she should.
I don't think
think
she
she
should be
should
judged at all.
I don't think she should.
Keep your shit to
Well,
yourself.
it's not necessarily a judgment. You just
No,
basically.
it's a
It's
judgment.
But this is what I'm saying though, bro. If whores dress like this to show what they showing to attract what they trying to attract, if your woman is dressing the same way, how can she not
Let
be
me-
considered as a whore?
Let me
wait,
ask you
let me
this.
It's
ask
got
you
to be
this.
some type of way you decipher
can I ask
from
you a
the.
question?
You know what I'm saying? The
Hold
two.
on. Hold on. Go, Nola. Go, no.
It's got to be a difference.
But if she dressed like that, that means that she was always dressing like that. So what's the problem now? Because y'all together?
Okay, so it goes back to my same question. So
why
what's
you
the
trying to change her now? If this is how you met her,
That's what you
because
signed
most
up
niggas
for.
is trying to
No.
holler at the chicks in the leggings.
I'm
with
not
the pussy
saying
print
that's how I
showing.
met her, but I'm saying at the point where I'm her husband or I'm her boyfriend.
So you trying to change her?
No, I'm not saying that, but this is my thing. It goes back to the transgender thing. How can you separate a real woman from a transgender if they look exactly alike? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
don't look
hoes
exactly like you.
and conservative women
40 seconds.
don't look
You-
exactly
you-
alike.
you-
As far as
you-
clothes,
I agree with you saying. So
You see
that-
what I'm saying?
Um,
It's like if your woman dressed like
No,
a
no,
whore,
what I'm saying-
and the
No,
whore
no,
is
no.
dressed like
No,
a
no,
whore,
no, no,
how
no,
could
no,
you
no.
tell
What I'm
that
saying-
my woman is not a whore
What I'm-
and that woman is not a
what I'm
whore? Or
saying-
both of them are whores.
Right now-
That's how they get stereotyped.
Right now, you're right. She dressed out this way. That's
That's
how
what
they're
I'm
gonna view
saying.
it. That's true. I don't think nobody's disagreeing with you.
Yeah,
The
no, I'm not
thing
disagreeing
is,
with that.
Should she be? Only because we do it don't mean
You,
the shit
you,
right.
you just asking, should she get judged?
That, only because we do it don't mean
Well,
it's right.
my answer is yes. The only reason I believe that
So-
she should get judged
so
is
it's right to
because
judge her.
she's dressing like
So
So-
the
it's
whore
right to
is
judge 'em.
dressing like.
So it's right to judge them.
So-
You
So wait a
absolutely
minute.
right.
Let me ask you a question. I'm
Go
gonna go back to what you brought up earlier about your mama and your daughter and all that type of shit. As a man, how can you treat somebody else's mother and daughter like that if you don't want yours treated that way?
but who's to say you don't want yours treated like that?
If he feels like that,
I know, but
No,
but,
no, no.
but
What
I'm
do you
saying
mean,
is that's one man's feeling.
exactly.
No, but I'm
asking you, what
I'm
do you
saying
mean?
he brought this shit up. I said on my end, my daughters can do what the fuck they want to do.
Right.
That's what he's saying.
On his end, he like, man, you ain't supposed to treat your daughter like. What if your daughter was doing like that?
You
Here I am
shouldn't. You
on the
wouldn't
end
like
of
that.
he never seen me coming. So here he is judging somebody's mother and daughter, but then he's gonna do the same thing to somebody else's mother and daughter.
Because here's the question, though. Like you were saying, if your woman, your fiance, your wife or whatever, is dressing like a whore, just like the whore is dressing, let's just say your daughter is dressing like that, and now she getting all this unwanted attention, this and the other. What are you
wait.
going to tell her? What are you going to tell her when she come to you and say, well, daddy or mommy, these guys are doing this. They saying this. What are you going to tell her?
Let me tell you
I'm
something
telling-
about
Are you
men.
going to tell her,
Can
well,
I-
just
can I
keep
tell
dressing
you
like
Go
that.
ahead,
It's
no.
okay. You
Go
shouldn't
ahead,
be
no.
judged.
I'm gonna take this one. Let me tell you something about men. You don't have to be dressed like a so-called whore to get unwanted attention.
I was just
by
gonna get to
men.
that.
Amen.
You can have on a
Goddamn right.
sundress, and the man you
Yes.
will get
Your
fucking
Sunday
street
best
harassment
from head to
from
toe.
men.
I disagree.
Then
Then you're
ain't-
not a
Nah,
woman.
them- yeah,
You're
them-
not
them up,
a
man.
realist.
No, I'm
ain't
saying
got
no.
a real
Wait. I'm disagreeing to the point that the type and the majority of attention you're gonna get
But see,
is
but-
gonna
but you
be
keep saying
is gonna be
majority.
subtle.
You can't
You know what I'm
judge
saying?
majority.
As
I don't know if it's
opposed to-
subtle, but yeah.
And
There's
you're
always
making-
that
when
might.
we
You're
start
making-
speaking in general,
You're making your group bigger than what it is.
no.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is this: if women wore sundresses, but then you got women dressing like whores, who's going to get the majority of the
See,
bogus
that's-
See,
attention?
the way you sound though, you're
Right.
gonna fuck with both of them. You're gonna have something
No,
to
it's
say bad
not
about
me
both
per
of them.
se.
That's how you sound.
No,
though.
it's not me. What I'm saying is, what's going to be the stigma of the whole situation when
that's-
it comes
that's what
down
you-
to the woman
but
dressing
that's
like
what you
this.
can't do.
Yeah.
Because again, if you got that woman with the sundress on at church, she's not going to get the same attention as that woman with the sundress
So
on.
you just proved my point.
with the sundress on at a car show.
So, but you proved my
It's the
point,
crowd.
though.
But I'm saying it's the crowd. You see what I'm saying?
But you proved my point. What I'm saying is this: if you dress like a whore, you're going to get more unwanted attention than when you dress with the sundress.
But
the way
no,
you,
no,
when
no.
you say
Not
that, though,
Hold on.
necessarily
we
either.
got back to talk about Amber Rose. The reason why Amber Rose looks the way she looks and whatever the fuck she puts on is because she has a curvy ass body.
But depending upon
Ain't no but.
what
Right.
she,
Ain't no but. If
'Cause
she
look,
was
that's
skinny,
not-
it wouldn't matter.
Cause look.
that's not true.
If
It
Amber
is.
Rose,
How many women you met that
All
wore?
of 'em.
Wait. How many women you met?
All of them.
Come on, listen.
No,
I don't got to.
No, wait.
For real.
I want to hear.
How many women you met that wore baggy clothes that wasn't fitting, but then by the time you got ready to smash, she pull off them clothes, you be like, damn, I know you had a body like that.
What's this, 1988.
No.
Ain't no baggy clothes.
That's
Right,
not
no,
true.
no,
Everybody
no.
don't dress that.
Women don't wear baggy clothes.
Come on, man. Y'all
But
tripping,
I
man.
can
Everybody
tell you-
like everybody else.
But y'all, but what you? I'm
But you
telling
just got
you.
through saying that everybody was like everybody else.
I'm
No,
telling you,
I didn't say
it
that.
depends
I never
on
said
where
that.
you're at. I remember in the '90s they was getting called hoes because they was
But what I'm saying-
and they was wearing baggy clothes and they was still getting called hoes.
Sure
They
was.
were
That's what I'm
wearing
saying.
baggy
Well,
clothes,
but what was their behavior,
funny
though?
shirts and stuff.
Behavior don't matter.
We talking
It
about
does.
no, we
No.
we talking about dressing.
First appearance.
Oh
we
my
talking about
God.
appearance.
Right, first appearance, they was getting
That's
called
what we
hoes.
talking about. Because
I
you were
re-
talking about what they wear. When you
But
first
look what he
initially
went
see 'em-
into. He changed the narrative when
No,
he
he didn't.
said
I'm
they was
trying-
wearing baggy clothes.
No, he didn't. If you met her at the
We
tape,
started off with Amber Rose.
if you
Amber
met her
Rose
at the
wear.
tape, if you met
Hold on,
Amber
hold
Rose
on.
at the tape,
I can explain what I was saying.
Okay, go ahead.
In the '90s, women were called hoes because they had too much makeup on. Nothing to do with revealing bodies.
big ass
Nothing to do.
earrings.
Right. They just
Right.
got called hoes because of their makeup. Their face was too made up.
The fellas
Now tell
called
me
them
I'm
hoes.
lying.
Fellas called them hoes.
Who
Yeah,
called
fellas
them
and
Well,
women.
who started that?
I don't know who started, but I heard it from both ends.
Women.
Now, when
I'm
you
just
say
telling you the
you
truth.
say back in the day, what we talking about?
Yeah,
I
a
back
talking
in
about
the
the
day.
man to call a woman
no,
a
but
hoe.
I back in
I
the
didn't
day,
say a
90s
man
is
was
Oh,
a
you
hoe.
went to the
No.
90s.
A
I back
man
in the
would
day,
call a
teenagers.
woman a hoe before a woman would call a woman a hoe first.
You saying a man
No,
would?
I don't agree.
A man would say like she a hoe, she wear too much makeup, she this, she that.
Y'all
That's
y'all
when women be
quick
like,
to say
yeah.
hoe, call us hoes.
That's
first.
why-
When we was
Z.
teenagers, when we was 13 and 14 years old, and you seen a girl with a lot of makeup on, you would think she was on some.
She
trying
was
to
just
attract-
fast.
You was trying to attract
older men.
You was trying to attract
The
older men.
biggest
Yeah.
thing when
That's
you
it.
saw a
Not necessarily
female
she was
in
a whore.
high school, the more male attention she got, that's what dictated if she was a hoe or not.
But I agree with what he said. In those days, when they wore makeup, you was just thinking that she was trying to attract an older male. Not necessarily she was a
trying to look
whore,
more mature
but
than she
yeah, she was
was.
just trying to look more mature. Yeah,
I mean,
I agree with that.
that's because we're being technical, but you still looked at her as a hoe.
Not necessarily.
That's if you heard you would have to have some
that was-
stories to match.
that
with
was you.
shit.
Yeah,
Right,
but that's what I'm
because at
saying.
the
That
end
was
of
you.
the day, if you hit a female and school started at 8:20
Girl, you get
and
to the
by
story.
8:15
Well, first
she
of all,
had 6 guys around her locker,
that now you consider a whore.
That bitch was
she's
selling
considered
homework.
a hoe.
Right, but
That bitch
so
was selling homework though. You
Right,
It
just-
don't matter
but if
how
it was
cool
just one
she
girl-
was. It don't matter if she had the
Yeah.
hookup on the
Boy,
shoes,
sweet-
whatever. She was considered a hoe.
But like you said, it had to be multiple guys surrounded around her for you to say she's old. If it was just makeup and it was the older guy picking up, like R. Kelly picking up from High Park, I went to High
Don't rush
Park.
my stories.
I'm
You
just
rude.
saying, then at that point, you're not
R.
necessarily
Kelly was
consider
picking
her a
motherfuckers from
whore.
Hyde Park.
I went to High Park. Yeah, he was
Stay
supposed to
here.
YMCA.
Stay here. Stay here.
I was
Okay, I'm
always in
sorry.
Kenwood, he was picking them up.
Where we at? Why he
Kenwood
can't
and
stay
High
here?
Park, but he went to the
let's-
YMCA.
Let's
But go ahead.
let's do the flip. Okay, let's do the flip.
Okay,
There
go
are
ahead.
male whores and male sluts also.
You definitely right.
All right.
Yeah, but we get a pass.
We-
But
You get a pass.
men do not get categorized by their appearance because of whoring and slutting.
I'm gonna
okay?
tell you why though.
A man has to come around a few more times. Like that woman has to frequent the club you go to or be in the friend circle. You know what I'm saying? Before that man get, oh, that nigga is fucking everybody in this circle.
But
I'ma
that's
tell you
but,
why,
but,
though.
but you just proved my point. A man got to go through A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H,
Yeah,
I, J,
before he
K.
get categorized.
A female go through A.
All
She's
she
a
do is
hoe.
put on the wrong pair of shorts or a fucking
what I'm
pussy
saying.
print that day, and that's she a hoe.
That's what I'm
Let
saying.
me tell you something.
pussy
It depends on what dress I have on and come outside. A motherfucker be done said I was a hoe. Cause
Check this
That's
out
because either they too scared to approach you.
You don't.
That happens.
I
that
don't
happens.
know. It's
I'm
just
not saying it
'cause.
don't happen, but
That
motherfuckers
happens.
is not calling you hoe because they scared to approach
But
you.
check this out though.
Some
That's
niggas weak like that.
shit.
Check this out though.
Motherfuckers get scared because
Some
of
niggas
that
is weak
and
like
because
that.
you don't fuck with.
Yeah, some niggas weak like that. You a hoe. That's why you don't fuck with me.
Okay, so out of
Now, I
100
ain't got no game.
All right, so, because I want to start doing this when we do these scenarios. Out of 100 guys, what percentage would you say are calling her a hoe because they're scared to approach her?
60%.
That's scared to approach her.
Yeah.
You saying it
I would
60%.
not to be difficult, but I'd say probably 30%. But the other 30 gonna say it. The ones that she say they don't even because she turned them down.
You say,
The
you
other
say,
30
say,
call
so it's
her a
gonna
hoe
be about
because she-
60.
you say
because
30%,
30%,
because they scared to approach her.
I guess in that sense, and yeah, my whole point, like I said, man, is if guys don't get categorized as that because they don't care. You say, man, you a hoe. Yeah, okay.
Well, we care.
Thank you. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the thing. That's
yeah.
it.
Women
That's
care,
why I
men don't.
said if you just be like, and your point,
as you get
we
to
would
be,
follow suit and be like, "Hey, it is what it is."
I think
I'm
it's
telling
only.
you.
as
I
you
think
get
it's
to be
only.
30 and 40 years old, that whole shit as a male
You
gets
know-
to follow. It get to run up behind you. Like
I'm just saying,
you get
we do that.
categorized like you didn't
I think
realize
it's
that
only
you 30,
like that
40 years
because
old
they-
ain't never been married
Because they get
because you
smashed.
labeled a hoe.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I
As a
just
man.
mean, you know, because
You on some different shit.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to
I peep it.
I'm trying to play. I'm trying to
Go lay on the
see
couch
both
and I'm
sides
come
of
back
the
to you in a
situation.
minute.
You know
that's
what I'm
why
saying?
that's
Like,
why I say because you don't own up to it. That's why I believe prostitutes will actually get more respect than the chick that goes to the club every Saturday and leave with a dude.
I
a
respect
different
sluts
dude.
and whores too when they come out and
Because
say I'm a slut and a
because
hoe.
she's owning it too. I mean, nobody say motherfuckers would sit up here and give props to a prostitute. Hey, but she getting her money. Fuck that she hoeing. She getting her
Well,
money.
Getting her
That-
money.
Oh,
that's
where
true.
they
That's
do
Only
this
because-
protection
because-
she's owning up to it.
but
She
te-
like, okay, your point. If you could do it, I could do it too.
Only be-
and that's what I'm looking at. What Amber Rose is saying, that if guys do it, why can't I do it?
Well, what you saying is,
That's all she's saying to me.
I think it's like that only because technically, you know, a hoe or a prostitute who's standing on the street, you know she definitely get money. The girl who going home with the dude every day, you don't know if she getting money.
See, this is the
But why
problem
does
with
it
that
matter if she
prostitute.
getting money?
This is that problem with the
No, no.
prostitute standing on the street.
It shouldn't matter,
You
but I'm
got
just
to
saying
be
that's the
looking
only
for
reason
her
it's probably
ass.
like that.
With the prostitute,
I agree
standing on
with
the
you
street,
saying, but I'm
you
saying
got to
that's
be
probably the
looking
only
for
reason
it.
it's like that.
But that's the
Y'all
same
tripping.
reason why dudes get called a hoe and they just be like, yeah.
Well, we get a
It's
pat
not,
on the back.
It's not that I don't. But hold up, how many times have you actually seen your guy? You be like, you a hoe, and it's like you giving them props. You just be like, dude be getting in.
Yeah, dude get down.
And you
We
just leave
don't-
it at
How
that.
many guys are you gonna say? How many of your guys are you gonna say are a whore? That's not us.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
ain't- we
that's
ain't
right.
gonna do
Women
that,
will
yeah.
say that to another woman
And what
first
we-
before a man
And
say
we
that
say
to a
just,
man.
hey, I guess.
Man, that nigga get him some pussy.
say-
I
it
think
is
that's
what it
only
is.
because when you look at the physical aspect of it, and I hate to go this route. But
Oh,
no,
Lord.
just
No, you
saying.
don't.
But I hate to go this route. But what can happen to a pussy from getting beat by so many dicks, as opposed to what can happen to a dick by just going to so many pussies?
You get
I mean, I'm
caught
just
up.
saying.
The herpes.
No.
caught up.
But I'm
You
saying
were
like.
very
Kids.
explicit
A
with
whole
that,
bunch of kids.
okay.
No.
Yes.
But seriously though,
But I hear what you're saying.
I'm saying this though.
Gang of kids.
He talking physical appearance.
The amount of pussies that you going to, you could be like, damn, I got this pussy. This pussy was all wide open. Ain't no bitch gonna. Ain't no woman gonna get your dick and be like, his dick was wide open. The dick just kept going straight through.
Dude,
I'm just saying that.
I'm a firm
That's
believer.
probably why.
I'm a firm believer
fuck are we
of
talking
women.
That's all I'm saying.
Women set the tone. We have no choice but to follow.
I agree with you.
If they
Okay,
accept it,
okay.
we
I
Well,
can't see Amber Rose
I agree with
covering
you.
that body.
Nah, I
up.
don't.
okay. Hold on.
There's no way.
There's
If
no way
women,
she gonna cover that up.
if women
That's-
set the
that's a lie.
tone, how come we can't allow them to set this tone?
They can.
They can.
have to accept
I do
it
believe they
themselves.
can. I
I
do
think they
believe
have
they
to
can.
accept it
If
themselves.
we sat back as men and never judged a woman out our mouth,
But you saying sit back. We're not gonna do it.
that's what I'm saying. That's an
right,
if, and I know it's hypothetical, but if we sat back as men and let women conduct their own situation amongst each other, it still wouldn't change.
Dude,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't
when
want
we
to give
start-
women no more rights than
Dude,
what they
let's
already
just
got.
Be real. When we first came
I'm
out,
just being honest.
when
nigga
we
voted
first
for Trump.
came out, nobody dug it.
This
Say-
nigga
wait,
voted
wait.
for Trump.
I'm
Said-
just being
Look
honest.
at it like this: when we came out, fellas, I don't like that
I
shit.
don't
I
want to
don't
give
like
them no
that
more rights
shit.
than what they already got.
Females was like, "Fuck it, I'm still gonna wear it."
Right.
What the fuck? We ain't got no other choice. It's only male and female. We like weave now. In a minute, we gonna be like, "Hey,
like weave?
We gonna be
All
like
y'all.
for the most part." For
Why
the most,
women believe that,
listen,
though?
for the most part.
You
and
fuck
then hold
them
up.
with
Here-
weave.
here's
I
another
don't.
thing. That
You
waist
ain't-
trainer shit.
So you ain't
No,
fucking
no.
chick with
Listen,
weave.
listen. That waist trainer shit, that shit is slowly becoming acceptable. If they wearing it, they wear it. What the fuck we gonna do? Say I ain't gonna
That's
fuck with
different,
nobody.
though.
It doesn't matter. We
How is
don't
that
like
different?
it. But as long as they stick with it, they say
It's
this is
all
what we
fake.
do.
No.
We gonna follow suit. We have
No,
no
he's saying
choice.
waist training like to get your waist trained to be smaller.
No, they will keep that on while you fucking.
No, fuck that. I ain't with that
What
shit.
you mean?
Because when
You
you pull that
gonna
motherfucker
fuck
off,
me
you
with
look like
this
oatmeal.
waist
I'm
trainer
like, nah,
on,
fuck that.
and you gonna like it?
No, I don't do that.
Who went
Bitch gotta get
on
straight
that
neck.
having sex?
Motherfuckers get
I
cookies.
mean,
I ain't
I
with
would.
that.
Oh, shit.
We wasn't.
I ain't with it.
We wasn't fan.
I wouldn't either.
I mean, all I'm saying
But-
is a lot of shit.
Are you gonna have sex with a nigga with a heart?
All I'm saying is a
Hard
lot of
hat.
shit that they don't,
Yeah,
that
the
we probably
motherfucker
don't
both-
agree with. But if they stick with it and that's how they feel, we have no choice but to follow suit.
I
That's
agree.
not true.
I agree with Dan.
Or go without some
He's
pussy.
right,
and
though.
we're
That's
not
true.
gonna go.
I-
We're
I-
not gonna go
agree
without
with Dan.
pussy. Yeah. we're
Y'all
not.
not-
You're
So,
gonna follow
we're gonna
suit
follow suit.
with what
if
we go.
women tomorrow became 100% unified and said, "Look, we fucking you without doing our hair," niggas is fucking them
We just
without
gonna
doing
find,
their
we
hair.
just gonna
Yeah.
find.
They
We
said
gonna
they
list
would
that.
never
No, but I'm
shave
gonna
their
tell
body
you.
hair ever
I'm
until
gonna
they
tell you
cut.
the
I'ma
Fuck
tell
a
you what
bush.
niggas gonna be
tell you the
doing.
problem. Go ahead.
They gonna be fucking you, and they
But
gonna
I'ma
be
tell you the
doing this
problem.
shit
It ain't just about
and
fucking though.
forming
See,
your
this is-
hair
see,
the
this
way
is
they
the
want to
reason-
see
Hold on,
it.
hold on, one at a time.
They gonna form it the way they want to see it, but they ain't not gonna say, I ain't
Nobody
having sex with
looking
you.
at your
This
hair.
the reason why the black woman is the last
Oh,
to get
shit.
married.
Oh,
shit.
my
That's
God.
another
We
show.
gonna stay on
That's
this
a whole
topic.
show.
There you
We
go.
gonna stay on this topic.
Like
Then
for example,
you ain't read about Broccolock?
like for what?
Yeah, the
Like,
white
for
boy,
example.
the white boy that say that black women
Broccolock.
be winning with him. With,
Yeah.
For
He
example,
all on us, baby.
I can't stand
Yeah.
a chick in Chucks. And Chuck Taylor shoe. The shit
The
is
Converse
irritating.
All-Star.
It
Yeah.
fucks with me.
I
It's
don't like
irritating.
women with weave.
But I kid you not.
Hold on.
90% of the women are walking around in Chuck Taylors. I'm gonna have to give in. I'm gonna justify it by saying,
Yeah.
well, they got to be blue.
You ain't gonna find
They
that
gotta be
10% that ain't got the fucking Chuck
Yeah,
Taylor.
man, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
like
saying.
no white,
I'm
red,
gonna come with
blue.
something. I'm gonna try to justify it
Chuck
because I have no choice. And that's all I'm saying. Women do it. We got to follow suit.
I mean, it is
They've
what it
done
is.
it with
I mean,
everything.
It
They
all
done it
boils
with
down to your
everything.
personal preference.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, if your personal preference is limited to all women ain't getting their hair done, you fucking women without their hair getting done.
But that ain't true because we already know
No,
all
no.
women ain't just gonna not get
No,
their hair
but
done.
but what I'm saying, if they all say we ain't getting our hair done no more,
But
you're not turning down coochie.
Y'all will
No,
follow
because
suit.
you ain't fucking the
nappy-head
scalp.
What I'm saying, for the most part,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
for
you
the
ain't
most
fucking
part,
the scalp.
for the most part, if they all said, "Look, if you could go out and sleep with 100 women, I could go out and sleep with 100 men." If they all really believe, and women start saying, "And she did that," and that's her point. As long as she's protected and all that, nigga, you just gonna be marrying a motherfucker who slept with 100 people.
That's Amber Rose's point right there.
Yeah.
That's her whole point.
That's her whole point.
I'm gonna find that one who ain't slept with.
And you
her.
know
Good
what?
luck.
I honestly feel like your lifestyle is your
just saying.
lifestyle. If that's how she feel, if that's how she conducting herself, and then I don't know if you ever watched her show before.
Hell
Like
no.
you really don't know. I've watched her show. I like
re-
looking at.
I
Amber
refuse to.
Rose. So I watched her show.
I kind of do too.
I watched her show, right? And in her interviews, like the way she talk,
I'm
I don't know if
attracted
this
to her.
shit is fake, but she does not come off as a whore.
Okay, before we close out, because we got a good 8 minutes left, how do you feel about her trying to say being called a slut and a hoe is the same as being called a nigga?
Now that is just totally
I really
She's
don't got
way
That way.
out.
That way.
right.
It's all
That's
derogatory. She's saying it's all
you know what?
derogatory. I
You
mean,
know what? I get tired of people for everything they choose. They choose that whole it's either being called a nigger or being called a slave as their whole thing, as making it seem like this is as bad. No, it's fucking not. And I need people to stop using that's their go-to.
Yeah, that's
Because
they
it's
shit.
not as bad. You know.
Yeah, being called a slut and a hoe is not as bad as being called
Right,
a
like
nigga.
the whole gay rights. It's it's like the civil rights march of the 60s. Slow down. No, it's not.
I
Right.
just think it's the name for the women and the name for the guys. When you look at it, what she's saying.
That's
No,
because you're an
so-
ignorant nigga.
He call you a slut.
You're an ignorant nigga. That's what
I mean, I'm just saying. I don't give a damn what a female say about me. It is what it is.
But
At
that's
the
the
end of
power
the day,
you got, though.
that's
As a
that's
guy,
her opinion.
as
you
a
have that
man.
power. You have that power.
Yeah, that's her opinion.
Yeah,
You know.
but a woman,
We no.
they don't have that same
100
power.
motherfuckers gonna come behind her and say the same shit that one dude said.
Well, I'm just saying, a woman gets stereotyped, just like men
Yeah.
get stereotyped.
Yes, it's
though.
a double standard.
But we don't get
Yeah.
stereotyped on being a hoe.
No, you're
we don't. Well, I agree.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
agree.
Being a hoe
I
is
agree.
actually being a good thing for men. Like shit, that nigga's a hoe. He
You're
got
right.
hoes.
Well, when they go do it to a woman, it's like a negative connotation. on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
So look,
yeah,
so
it's
a woman,
fucked
a
up.
woman wears the leggings with the pussy print, you know what I'm saying, ass out, whatever, blah, blah.
That shit
And
unacceptable.
they be
I'm
like,
sorry.
you a slut. But then if you wear some shit that's a little dirty, a little
I ain't
raggedy,
finna
you
never
get called-
do that.
Wait,
you
wait,
get
wait,
called a
wait.
bum.
No.
Same thought.
What's the shit the women say is foul on the guy? The gray jogging pants.
Oh yeah, the
That's
gray
a
pants.
slut outfit.
Yeah, so
for
if
a
you
man
leave the house
is
with
a
your
slut.
gray jogging
you out here with
pants.
your dick swinging in your gray jogging pants. You a slut now.
Slut.
You see what I'm saying?
You go jogging and shit with a white beater on and no drawers. You a slut now.
But who does that? I mean, it's
What you
dudes
mean,
out
who
who
does
does that,
that?
but I don't.
Yeah,
for the
but
same
then
reason,
it's
for the
guys,
same
it's
reason,
guys
women
getting-
put on booty shorts because they know that's gonna get them some attention.
All I'm
a
saying
nigga will
is,
go out here with
I
no
agree
drawers
with you,
on
but
because
I
that's gonna
agree.
get him some attention.
But
gray
I
jogging
agree though.
pants.
So
And gray
so
jogging
so I'm
pants.
saying this:
Under
if
the
if that man
Shamar
go
Moore
out
Act, goddammit, like,
and what you saying he go out in and he get stereotyped, then that's his goddamn fault. So he can't complain when he get
Well, why is
the
it that
the
you treat
backlash
a
from
woman
it.
different?
It's
Right.
not treating a woman
It
different.
is.
It is.
Oh my God, man. See, what y'all don't understand is this, bro. It's just like I said. The dude who's going out, who's not a thug, who just wear dreads and a white tee and some jeans, he's getting stereotyped because he wearing what these thugs is wearing. It's the same way as the woman who's wearing what the whores is wearing. If she's wearing pants or leggings, they got a pussy print that's showing.
But
and
it's
she
no
gets
matter what the
stereotyped.
woman is wearing, somebody's gonna call
That's
her a
not,
hoe.
that's not true.
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
That's
Yes,
what we're
it
saying.
is.
Hey, look,
All right,
she got
all
on-
right.
Don't
The
blow
juice
it.
is out.
You may not
sweatshirt
call him a
right
hoe
now.
Wait, wait,
for
wait,
wearing
wait,
a
wait,
sweatshirt.
Man,
Sweatshirt
no,
right
that don't
now,
even make.
some
Wait,
jeans.
wait,
You know what'll make her a whore?
You ain't nobody finna call her a whore just like that.
These braids would make her
Wait,
a whore.
wait,
That's
wait,
not
wait,
true.
Because it's
Hold on.
stereotypical.
Go ahead, D.
That
Right,
ain't
'cause
true.
he had
Based
something-
off
Hold on.
clothing?
That ain't
Based
true.
off clothing, somebody still gonna
Hell
call her.
See,
Yeah.
I'm
Nah.
agreeing with him.
Nah, nah,
See,
nah.
I'm agreeing with him. That's not
They
true.
don't think nobody gonna call them
That's
a
not.
whore
That's
based on
not
what they got on.
true. It's not true.
Shit.
That's
Who?
not
I've
true.
heard females get called hoe
Give me the
because
percentage,
they
like you
wear
told me.
the
With what?
percentage-
With what
percentage of-
notifies
If
got
she
on
walking
right
out
now?
like
Ain't nobody
that,
finna call
they
her a
don't know
whore
her,
just
they gonna
like
call her
that.
a whore. Don't say
Just
'cause
like
that shirt.
that.
They not finna call her a whore just like that.
Yes, they is.
Like you
No,
just
they
left the
not.
gym.
Because she's wearing fitted
She
clothing.
look like
That ain't
They gonna
fitted.
think
Fitted.
not
To
gonna call
us,
her a
it's not. Gee, what
No.
what
Everything
y'all?
fits her.
What's
What
the
y'all
percentage?
keep? What y'all keep? The percentage about
I'm just
25%.
saying.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you about to
Gonna
try
call
to
her a
hold
whore based on
Gonna
Appreciate
call
it.
her a hoe because she's wearing a fitted top.
But it ain't fitted.
No.
Fitted.
No. To you, it's not fitted.
Oh.
I'm telling
Who
you.
would that be? Okay.
Look, I
Out
don't
of
look.
10 people,
No.
who
Before,
would that be fitted to?
Shit, out of 10,
Yeah, out of 10.
shit, easy 5 or 6.
A white boy.
Well, look at her and be like, oh yeah, she out to get somebody
I mean,
tonight.
it's your
I don't
pick.
think so.
I know you don't.
But I hear what you're saying though. I hear what you're saying. It's my
because-
And
opinion.
she got on a shirt that say cuffing season.
Now, okay. Now I agree with you on that.
advertisement right
I
No
agree
matter
with you
what
on
the
that.
shirt say though, the shirt is fitted, the jeans is fitted.
But no.
They think she on something.
No. We talking about a shirt being fitted.
Yeah.
That ain't fitted.
To us, it's not because we used
Then.
to. Cause we used to hoes wearing whole shit.
Then.
But to other motherfuckers,
Is that
that's
fitted?
Regardless
Easy
if
going.
fitted, I don't think nobody gonna say
No the Fox.
she whore.
That ain't
That's
fitted.
I wanna look at her
You
face,
know what
though.
you wear when that motherfucker
Because
fitted,
in
right?
a way we saying that.
That's what I'm saying.
She
I don't
came
feel like
out
that
dressed
shit-
like a whore.
Ain't nobody finna stereotype her as a whore.
No. We're not saying
No, how
that.
you
That
look
somebody
at her
look at her
and
would
say
say-
Hold on.
I agree with you.
We're not
Steve-O.
saying that, but I guarantee you.
Somebody will.
Exactly. That's my point.
But
It's
what's the
on how
majority?
You see a hoe.
You got to go with the majority though.
No,
Right.
25% is not gonna. I mean, it's your
Shit.
opinion.
You gotta go with the
25 not gonna
majority.
Them
say
jeans is
she
tight.
dressed like a whore.
The motherfucking shoulders is showing. They
Stand
go,
up,
man,
Nova Fox.
please.
I've
Well,
never
that's the
seen her in
same
baggy
thing.
jeans ever.
When I go out,
They
in my
don't make
workout
baggy
pants-
jeans.
Talk on the mic.
When I go out in my workout pants,
You
and
just said workout pants.
Why they tight?
okay.
Stop. No, stop. Before you keep going. What are workout pants?
And I
Are workout pants baggy?
I throw on
Yeah,
the
spandex.
Sam
They
Nicky.
spandex,
Sam
they
Nicky.
leggings.
Are they baggy or are they
I
fitting?
throw on a t-shirt
I know the pants.
and I just
The
go up the
pants.
street to
The
go grab
pants.
something. I got a t-shirt that's covering my ass.
We talking about the pants though.
No,
Don't
They're
don't
tight.
dance past right.
But they're spandex. She has on jeans. Totally different thing. Stop
It's a
it.
difference.
Stop it.
It's fitting.
Stop
See
it.
now, DN.
Even
All
when
right,
they
hold
made-
on.
even
We
when
gotta
they
shut it
made-
down. We gotta shut it down. We done hit our mark.
Stop it.
I want to thank everybody listening. You know what I'm saying? Again, follow us, iTunes, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Google Play, and AORadioshy.com. We out.
Stezo's thought of the day.
All right, y'all. I'm going to leave y'all with a little taste. This is from a group called Greasy Gang. That's Greasy with a Z. Check them out on Facebook and SoundCloud. This one right here is called Real Friends.
Head on the beats.
Real friends fuck with you no matter what, and they lift you up when you down. Real friends, they always there when you need them. The
Purchase
type
your
that you should
tracks
keep
today.
around. Real friends fuck with you no matter what, and they lift you up when you down. Real friends, they always there when you need them. The type that you should keep around. That's a real friend. That's a real friend. Yeah, they lift you up when you down. That's a real friend. That's That's a real friend. The
Purchase
type
your
that you should
tracks
keep
today.
around. That's a real friend. That's a real friend. Yeah, they lift you up when you down. That's a real friend. That's a real friend. The type that you should keep around. Real friends fuck with you through thick and thin. If you need some help, he'll lend a hand. He alive been caught when he hit the stand. He'll shoot for you too if it hit the fan. That's your nigga, your dog. Y'all'll never fight over no bra. He gon' always be there when you call. He them crutches whenever you fall. He a real one, so make sure you keep that nigga on your side. Make sure you hold that nigga down. Keep that nigga around. Ain't no questions, he gon' ride straight up. These niggas ain't real how they say they is, but this nigga really your nigga. Whenever you down, you ain't gotta ask. He come with the weed and the liquor. Yeah, he